Let's review what we've done on our Cinderella chart, and then we're going to talk about your shoes, because we talked about shoes the other day. What are shoes symbolizing with Cinderella? Don't tell me now, because it's coming. The questions are coming. All right. These are our criteria that we used. Who can read these for me? Number 1 through 6, please. Go ahead. John.
Characters, dress, lesson, problem, solution, magical element,
Yes, thank you.
and
So,
slippers,
okay,
symbolism.
very good. Who can tell us why did we have these 6 elements here, criteria? Why did I put those up there? What did we do with these 6 things? Who remembers? Justin?
We compared it between China and Korea's Cinderella story.
Perfect. Exactly right. All right, over here we wrote what the characters were for China and what each one of these points were for China. And then the next day we listened to the Korean version of Cinderella, right? And we came up with these answers to the criteria. Some were the same, weren't they? We found that out. Some were the very same in both. We also found out that some were kind of different. The magical elements were not quite the same, although they both did involve animals. Just different kind, which was interesting. All right. What else was the same between the two? Before we used this, we also went on and talked about the Venn diagram, didn't we? We tried to transfer what we learned up here, how we compared. And yesterday, you guys used sticky notes and put them in our chart here. This side represented China. This side was Korean in the middle, like every Venn diagram. What's this mean, Alyssa, this middle part?
The same.
The middle, what they have is the same. That's right. So I'd like somebody to come up and just read this real quickly for us. What was especially distinct for China? I want to come up and read these for us, Justin.
Under China,
Yes, please.
Ye Shin, gold eyes in the king, and brown sandals to golden slippers. Fish eyes became golden slippers and talking fish. Unkind family, and the slippers showed her beauty to the king.
Okay. Who would like to? Thank you. Nice job. Who would like to read the side that was distinct or separate for Korea? This isn't shared, really. It's supposed to be its own special elements of it. Come on up and read it for us, please. Kayla.
Pear blossom, prince and the frog, straw sandals to silk shoes, frog plugged the hole, ox
Tilled the field.
tilled the field, turnips turned into food, and the sparrows cleaned the rice. Worst family and Prince Ranger.
Very good. Thank you. And then, while we read both of those stories we found, when you read it and we listened, didn't you realize it sounded a lot like a story that we knew here from the United States called Cinderella? Is Cinderella's name used in either one of these stories?
No.
No, but did you recognize that that main girl character in both of the stories was just kind of like our Cinderella that we know about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's interesting. Is China near California?
No.
No, it's on the other side of the world. On another continent, right? The continent of what?
Asia.
Asia. Right, it's on the other side of the world completely. And yet, they ended up with this story 1,000 years older, we found out, than the one we hear of in the United States. That story is around for a long time, isn't it? That means it has a lesson that should be around for a long time, doesn't it? Who'd like to come read what's in the middle here? What's shared? Okay, John, come on up.
There's a stepmom and stepsister, both
Both had magical elements. Lesson: treat others the way you want to be treated. Valuable shoes: treat others the way you want to be treated. Both got away from their rude family and got married. And then a mean stepmom.
Okay, very good. Okay, that pretty much covered this big chart up here, only we put it in a diagram, a Venn diagram form. Same points, just a different graphic organizer, right? Okay, then we had one really great moment of thinking here. We talked about it. We had to talk about it a lot to really kind of figure out what do the slippers or the shoes symbolize. Who wants to give a real quick review or recap? What did those slippers symbolize about these two Cinderella characters? Alyssa?
In China, her brown sandals symbolize that she was poor, and her golden slippers symbolize that she was rich and wealthy.
Okay, all right. Is it the same in Korea? Is it? Okay.
Yep.
What did we talk about? It's fine. It's fine. What did we talk about when we said that the something, it reflects something of who Cinderella was, Cinderella story pictures, story characters. Do you remember? What did we say? We had to really think it through. Symbolism means it's something that's hidden it from the outside of what you see right away. What did those shoes symbolize? When she was wearing the poor slippers, the shoes that were old and ragged and kind of like what a maidservant would wear. Yes?
It pretty much said that she was wealthy now.
Okay, now she's wealthy, true. What did it say about her inside? Who remembers that? What did it say about her inside? What was she like inside? Do you remember?
Beautiful.
She was beautiful inside. The final slippers that she was wearing showed what?
All of her beauty.
All of her beauty. It showed what she was really like inside, right? Okay. That leads me to your assignment for today, which is, yesterday we were talking about drawing the shoes. Okay, I have a special thing I want you to do when you draw these shoes today, okay? I want you to just, don't spend a lot of time on the outside piece of it, the actual shape on the outside. But inside the shoe, just like these slippers of Cinderella represented and symbolized that she was beautiful inside, I want your shoes to show who you are inside. Maybe the part that everybody doesn't always see on the outside. What does it say about you on the inside? Okay? Are you always happy? What do you really like? Where do you like to spend your time? Divide your shoe into neat little spaces. Draw flowers and draw different pictures in each one that represent you. You pick how you want your shoe to be divided up or to show who you really are. Okay? Maybe generally how you look at life. But the part that is really who you are inside, that character part. Okay? I want that to be what you show on the shoe that you draw. Because Cinderella's slipper showed what she really was like in the end, didn't it? Beautiful and golden, because that was her character. Do you have any questions on what you're supposed to do today?
No.
Thank you for responding, Kayla.
You're welcome.
All right, very good. We'll get started. I'll pass out your papers, and you can start drawing your shoes. Yes. I want you to be very thoughtful on these things. I don't want you to just say, "Oh, well, here's
What about the ones that we already had in?
And I will look. Okay, I'll check the ones that you started outlining yesterday. Okay. Is it off? I don't even know how to tell. Hello? Hello? Yeah. I'm going to have to cut that part off. Okay.